A new shift in battery technology is emerging. Leading this innovation is the world's leading EV battery manufacturer, CL. The new battery about to be launched has been said by top executives to take EV battery technology to the next level. What is it about the CL sodium-ion battery that has gained attention? In the EV battery space for many years, sodium-ion batteries have been pointed to as a safer alternative to the common lithium-ion batteries used in many EVs. In contrast to lithium-ion batteries, which carry a risk of fire when subjected to damage or force, sodium-ion batteries do the opposite. Yes, they offer a more stable and secure energy storage solution for EVs and guarantee safety to a large extent. The potential of CL was highlighted by CL's Chief Technology Officer for EV Business Gan during a recent announcement. In his words, he said, "Sodium-ion battery technology is no longer confined to laboratories. We at CL have made breakthroughs in energy density, cost efficiency, and environmental sustainability, paving the way for mass adoption." Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel with the bell notification turned on for more updates. This technology has been announced by several stakeholders at CL to be one of a kind. However, several challenges had to be overcome before its release. Let's examine those. Those in the EV manufacturing industry would tell you that lithium-ion batteries have been the industry's cornerstone since EVs gained acceptance. This is because lithium-ion batteries have impressive energy density. This high energy storage capability per unit volume makes these batteries ideal for applications like electric vehicles and high-performance electronics. On the other hand, sodium-ion batteries, with their inherently lower energy density, were not favored as EV batteries even when lithium-ion battery prices dropped. However, fast forward to 2025 and everything that once posed a challenge to the adoption of sodium-ion batteries has changed. CL made sure they took advantage of that. At SuperTech Day 2025, CL unveiled its new and extra battery platform. The platform offers a major leap in sodium-ion battery development and promises to tackle several areas where lithium-ion batteries have fallen short. Now that we've put that aside, let's consider 5 facts about CL's sodium-ion batteries, which could lead to the displacement of lithium-ion batteries and even disrupt the entire EV industry. The first production under the NXT brand will be of a new sodium-ion battery with an energy density of 175 Wh per kilogram. This figure is nearly equivalent to the lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries popularly used in electric vehicles and even surpasses some EV battery energy densities like those in the BMW Y3 and the J Galaxy E5. On the flip side, this energy density is enough to deliver 124 miles, 200 kilometers, of electric range in a PHEV and up to 310 miles, 500 kilometers, in a pure EV. Those estimates come from China's testing cycle, which is usually pretty generous with range, but those are decent numbers for city cars and micro-EVs gaining popularity around the world. Even though lithium-ion batteries have stood out because of the energy densities they offer, sodium-ion batteries are starting to take that spot. In the future, we could even see higher energy densities from sodium-ion batteries. You'll agree that lithium-ion batteries could become obsolete if this happens. CL says its new sodium-ion battery can store a good amount of energy and can charge up to 80% in just 15 minutes at normal room temperature. Even in very cold weather like minus 20 degrees C, it still retains over 90% of its power. To help it function this way, CL has created a system that lets manufacturers combine sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries in one unit. The smart control system manages how the two types work together. This helps make up for the fact that sodium-ion batteries don't store as much energy, while still benefiting from their fast charging and strong performance in cold weather. This solves the cold weather problem for batteries, something lithium-ion batteries have lacked a solution for. This is important if a car is to achieve a long driving range. For instance, the Tesla Model S long-range model equipped with a 100 kWh battery achieves a range of 405 miles, 830 kilometers. Given this efficiency, a vehicle with a 175 Wh per kilogram battery could potentially achieve a range exceeding 310 miles if we assume similar energy consumption rates. However, we can understand where CL is coming from. They don't want customers to have very high expectations of the batteries. With time, we expect further announcements on this battery specification. CL has emphasized that their new sodium-ion batteries possess 10,000 life cycles. If this is true, then it is expected that this battery would lead to a breakthrough in battery longevity and reliability. We say this because most current EV batteries last around 1,000 to 2,000 full cycles, which when calculated translates to 8 to 15 years of use. Now, a battery with 10,000 full cycles and 500 kilometers per cycle offers up to 5 million kilometers, 3.1 million miles, of driving over its lifetime. Do you know what that means? The battery could outlive the vehicle it is contained in, and even other multiple vehicles. It would also reduce long-term ownership costs and environmental impact. On the commercial side, it could mean that high-mileage services like taxis, delivery vehicles, and buses would benefit enormously. In addition, there would be a lower total cost of ownership due to minimal battery replacement needs. If there's one aspect that is mouth-watering about CL's new sodium-ion batteries, then it is the safety it guarantees. The company says its sodium-ion battery is much safer because of the way sodium behaves. The battery does not easily form spikes or what are called dendrites inside the battery, and it's less likely to overheat or catch fire. CL explained that they tested the battery far more strictly than the usual safety rules require. They even pierced and drilled the fully charged battery, and it barely gave off any smoke, no fire and no explosion. Even cutting the battery with a saw didn't cause it to burn. The reason it's so safe is because of the electrolytes contained in the battery, which act like a protective barrier. It helps stop heat from building up and blocks the formation of dangerous internal structures. The company calls it a kind of built-in firewall, and they made it clear that keeping the battery safe is their top priority. With this CL sodium battery rollout, we've seen potential in what it has to offer. However, how would lithium batteries fare in the EV market? Let's consider just two areas in which lithium-ion batteries could be greatly impacted. The first area is the aspect of market share loss. If sodium-ion batteries prove to be reliable, automakers may shift towards sodium-ion to reduce costs. As you would expect, this would lead to a decline in lithium-ion battery demand, as automakers might use sodium-ion in lower-cost EVs to make those cars more affordable for people. Beyond technological advantages, CL's sodium-ion batteries could reshape the entire EV ecosystem. Sodium is far more abundant and geographically dispersed than lithium, reducing supply chain vulnerabilities and geopolitical risks. This abundance translates to significantly lower raw material costs, up to 30–50% cheaper than lithium-ion alternatives. For automakers, this means the potential to produce budget EVs without compromising safety or performance, accelerating global electrification in price-sensitive markets. CL emphasizes that their sodium-ion batteries use iron and manganese instead of cobalt or nickel, eliminating ethically contentious mining practices. The production process generates 40% fewer carbon emissions compared to lithium-ion equivalents. Combined with a 10,000 cycle lifespan, the total environmental footprint per kilometer driven could be reduced by over 60%, aligning with tightening global sustainability regulations. Mass production under CL's NXT brand begins in Q1 2026, with major Chinese automakers already confirming integration into 2027 vehicle platforms. European and North American manufacturers are reportedly in advanced negotiations. While legacy lithium-ion producers acknowledge sodium-ion's promise for entry-level EVs, they stress that high-performance segments will still require next-gen lithium chemistries. However, CL's hybrid battery system offers a transitional pathway. The second area could be the aspect of the manufacturing shift. Instead of producing more lithium-ion batteries, battery manufacturers might expand to support sodium-ion battery production. This could divert capital investment away from further lithium-ion innovation, leading to stagnation in its development. Would the CL sodium battery suffice? It seems that all areas of concern have been dealt with by CL, especially in the areas of battery life cycle and energy density. Let's have your thoughts in the comments section.